finally. Okay, so I've been trying to go live for like an hour. Anyway, I was gonna go for a ride, and I don't know now if I should even attempt driving. Sitting on my driveway. So, alright, let me roll that windows, because, you know, this is, it's not personal, but my husband's right outside the door. So, what I wanted to talk about was, when I was, I don't know, 5 years old, 1966, grew up in a small town called Haskell. And that was back in the day when you used to go to the milk store, right? I lived on a dead-end street. So we come home one night and all the neighbors are standing in the middle of the road. And in front of our house was a big pine tree. And everybody was pointing, you know, in that direction, which was the direction of the Wanacue Reservoir. So, as young as I was, you know, this is something that I've never forgotten. I'm telling you, it was a UFO. A flying saucer around. And we saw lights. Look, you know, do I remember the lights exactly? The colors? Not really. But I'm going to say red, blue, yellow, white. And they were blinking, you know. Looking back today, I would have to say it was some type of a signal. So now, what I didn't know about this Wanacue Reservoir UFO sighting, and so when this was spotted, it was over the Wanacue Reservoir. And apparently this UFO and the beam actually cut a hole in the police involved, the mayor. In fact, you ask anyone from Haskell, they all saw this. I went on Facebook a few years ago and I asked, did anybody have courage? I don't know how I give y'all wrenches. I don't know how to do it. No, I don't want to put you in timeout. I don't know how to do it. Damn it. GPK, hi. So you're all going to have to show me or explain to me how I give y'all wrenches. So anyway, back to 66. Hi, fake son. I'm so glad y'all came to join me. Yeah, I went live. Yes, showing my face. I guess I'm gonna keep on the glasses so I can see what you're all saying. So anyway, I didn't know at this time that this UFO had watched my video on that Sky's Web. Okay, I will. Thank you. Alright, so, I didn't know that this UFO had cut a hole into the ice. But what I can tell you was after that sighting, and as young as I was, for several years I had, I'll use the word, a dream. It was a recurring dream where I was in, like a boat. And every time we were in this boat, we went around like the same exact, it was the same exact route. We'd reach a certain point, we'd go underwater. It was almost like we were entering a cave. And then I wake up. So, since I'm a child, I've always believed in aliens. So, I grow up, I become a drug addict, always still believed in aliens, you know, whatever you want to call them, right? But a few years ago, and this is after I'm off the drugs, so a few years ago, I started getting in a dream state visitors, and I always go willingly. It's like I literally put my hand out and go willingly. So I'm probably jumping all over the place. I don't know that I'll be telling this story exactly as it occurred. Let me hold on. I gotta. Now I lost your chat. So anyway, one night I'm not asleep. I peek one eye, and there's this smaller being, and his arms are kind of floaty, and I gladly give him my hand, and the next thing I know, I'm on a spaceship, which I have been on more than one. And one time, they took me to this place. I can't really see the chat. I'm sorry. I'm trying to talk and I can't read and talk at the same time. And if I read, I'm going to lose my train of thought. So I apologize for that. So anyway, they take me to another planet. I don't know. And we get into this car, and it was a red car. And they take me to these buildings, which if I ever see this place again, I will know it in a heartbeat. And they bring me inside, and they take me into this room, and the room was filled with children. So, I don't remember, like, the physical speech with the mouth, but I'm told to go pick up the children. And standing over to my left is a woman, and I can feel she's not happy. She doesn't want me to pick these children up, but I do pick them up. That's one story. Then, I have another story where, there's so many, but I'm on a spaceship, and alright, let me back it up. So, this being appears, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so excited, I'm going on a ship, and they tell me, shh, be quiet. So, I be quiet. Now, they take me to, like the bridge, and to me, they all look human, and I say, what, no windows? And sure enough, the windows open. And it was very similar to Star Trek, where you see, like, the stars just whizzing by. And what they then did was they showed me what I'll call a computer screen, but it was not like any computer screens we have here. And I saw this big red planet moving up the screen, so I'll call from the horizon. But, like, they never give me any messages, you know what I mean? Like, they just showed me stuff. Another, again, I'll call it a dream, but I don't believe these are dreams. I don't. So, it was two men. One, you know what? He had on, like, that leather Air Force military jacket. And the other guy was huge. He was like, I don't know. He was a big, big man. And I'm going to call it a ship. But the way the ship was it was the two guys in the front, and then I was in the back. And it was like they were, like, moving from place to place. And this was the time, I swear, it was my government trying to scare me. And what they did was, they took me to a playground, and just like in that movie, Terminator, they show the playground explode. And the big guy, he's like, you see what we can do? And also this big guy kind of bent over and he opened up his right thigh. And inside his thigh, I wish I could describe it better, but it was gold. So obviously he was some type of machine. And they were threatening me. And after that particular dream, I woke up, and I'm not going to say I was scared or intimidated, but I did think about the videos I had been creating, and should I continue? Well, you know what? My government, for one, is not going to stop me nor scare me. And what I call my experiences with these beings were not dreams, they were real. Now, one of the last dreams I had was I was outside and the sun explodes. And so I was in the street and there was more, there were people around me. And I remember like getting on the ground and I was right up against the curb. So the sun or whatever had exploded, I literally felt the skin on my back burning. And the smoke was like not a dark gray, but it was a grayish white. I was prepared to take my last breath. I was good with that. And all of a sudden, the smoke dissipated, and the sky had never been bluer. And that particular dream messed me up, I don't know, a couple of months maybe, where I didn't make videos because that dream freaked me out. I don't know if Nibiru is true. I don't know. But that dream really freaked me out. So then I had described my dream on my Google community, which is Skies Above, and someone suggested I watch this movie called Melancholia. I had never heard of it. Well, when I watched that movie, I'm telling you, like I was crying. I could relate to the woman in the dream. It just confirmed that what I think are dreams, or I don't think they're dreams. I think it's when you sleep, I think, how do I say it? I think our dreams are really telling us stuff, right? So, how do I open the damn window? So anyway, I guess let me see if I can't read some of this, some of your chats. Just give me a minute. I'm sure that this cosmic, etheric, photonic light that's entering our atmosphere is changing our DNA. Oh yes, I believe our DNA is definitely being changed. Does anybody realize ascension symptoms? My phone's telling me. Yes, lucid dreams. So let me tell you. I don't know, there's so much I want to say, and you know what, unlike some channels like that write stuff down and take notes, and I'm already going to tell you right now, that's not how I'm going to operate. I'm not going to write shit down, I'm just going to talk. If I repeat myself, I apologize, but it took me 3 years to finally show my face, and to actually talk about stuff that's been really important to me all my life. Let me tell you another story about being on a ship one night. So I'm on this ship, and it's all men. It was all men, and I'm the only female on the ship, and it was almost like a staircase, and all these men are sitting on it. And what I was there to do, so I know about Greg Braden. I've watched some of his videos, thank you. So what I was there to do was, I was like trying to calm these guys down, tell them it's going to be alright, just relax. You know, I feel like my purpose on earth, although I was a drug addict for so much of my life, I think I had to go through that to get to where I'm at today. And for all the drugs I've done, let me tell you, I should not be alive. I shouldn't be able to talk. I certainly shouldn't be able to think straight. And yet, I'm able to do all of that and then some. So, I'm here for a reason. I've always thought like I was a healer. And I'm hoping that by showing my face and coming live on YouTube. Hold on. As my husband walking by. Not necessarily I'm going to heal you, but maybe by me talking about my experiences, I'm going to help someone. Hi, Sadie. So, even with eyeglasses, I can't even see who's here. My Sky's dead. My buddy dead. My Sky's... Listen, if I could ever become tech savvy, what I would really like to do is get a group of us to do a live show where we all talk. I mean, it doesn't have to be about aliens, ET, whatever y'all want to call it. We can talk about whatever y'all want. But again, this is my second time going live. Showing my face, you know, and I definitely want to do this on a regular basis. So I don't even know how I don't know how to put my link in, so I'm just going to tell you, skysabove69@gmail.com. If you're interested, you know, in doing a live show, email me. And again, the topics can be whatever we want it to be. I'm gonna jump. So, originally when I started documenting my skies, you know, I thought they were here to kill us. And then after a while, I said, well, you know, maybe they're not trying to kill us. Maybe they're trying to protect us from something. Still don't know for sure what those chemtrails are about. We know the chemicals that are in them, and they're surely not good for human beings. You know, so that could be a topic. Anyway, I sure do wish I knew how to give y'all wrenches, but I don't know how to do it. Maybe I should try it. Dead GBK, I will send you some videos. Maybe they can help. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Hangouts. So if we went to Hangouts, would that be better, you think? Where we could get a little group and everybody chat? I've never done Hangouts before, but I'm willing to try. You know? I wish I knew how to give you all wrenches. Let's see. Show live chat, yes. Oh, I don't know how to do it. Do I need to be maybe on, my laptop? Yeah, you know what? Next time we'll definitely do Hangouts. So, yep, Hangouts. Yeah, very easy to use. Start a link. Oh, don't ask me how to start the link. So, I'm going to have to ask one of you tech-savvy folks. Y'all make the link, and we'll do a show, right? I think it'll be fun. You know, something... I know I've talked about it. You've never done Hangouts either. That's funny. Just now, you see what happens when you get old and you forget what you were going to say. I know what I was going to say. The laptop, your desktop. So I can probably do that better on my tablet. But right now I'm actually sitting in my car in my driveway because when I attempted to go out earlier, I had no connection. Okay, so again, I'm forgetting what I wanted to say, damn it. Oh, I have to laugh at myself, I do. Holy crap, somebody tell me what the hell I was just gonna say. I don't remember. So, anyway, Mandela effect. Do y'all think it's real? Do you think the Mandela effect is real? Well, you're only 44. Oh my God, wait till you hit 57. 57. But, like I said, I'm doing pretty good, man, for the shit I've done. You know, when I was a teenager, I did acid, mescaline, THC, Quaaludes. I've done my share of everything. You know, and then to start heroin at the age of 31 was like the worst thing I could have ever done. Yes, I also believe the Mandela effect is real. Do you think CERN has something to do with it? Do you think CERN is responsible for our time slips, our shifting of time? I knew, so one of my all-time favorite channels is, he used to be called Red Pill Revolution. Now he's Truth Media Films. He suggested this movie called Cloverfield Paradox. And, I don't know, that shit was, you know, it seemed pretty probable to me. You know, a lot of things have changed. A lot of things have changed. Yeah, smoke the buds. I don't smoke pot anymore. I used to. And I'll tell you what, when I smoked weed, I wrote a lot of poetry. I played guitar. I played my keyboards. I was extremely creative. You know, and I definitely would rather see everybody smoke pot than drink alcohol. Yeah, we are more powerful than we think. Absolutely. So, let me tell you a little bit about my name, Michelle. I remember being very small, asking my mom, "Why'd you name me Michelle?" Well, if it wasn't Michelle, it was going to be Michael. If you were a girl or a boy, whatever. So when you look up the name Michelle, and don't quote me now, but it means something like one who is like God. So, you know, so being a kid, I was like, oh, cool, you know, I'm like God. But on the other hand, I think we are all really powerful. I think that, you know, let's call them the powers that be. Princess. Okay, see, you're a princess. We're all special, and that's the knowledge that someone doesn't want us to know. I think we are all so powerful, and we need. Yes, I agree. Weed is medicinal. In fact, I'm trying to order. I don't know what it's called. Hemp oil, right? Don't they say like that cures every disease known to man, right? Hold on. My husband does not realize I'm streaming live, and now he thinks I know how to pop the hood. So anyway, what I'm gonna do is, look, I could talk for 2 hours. Goddess of War. Let me tell you about my daughter. When my daughter was born, I named her Kelly. So when my daughter was born, I named her Kelly, and Kelly means warrior woman. And then when my son was born, originally his name was Kyle, and the father of my son, who I never married, thank God, he's like, I can't go calling my boy Kyle. So while in the hospital, I'm looking through the book of names, and the name Brian meant the strong. So those are my children, Kelly and Brian. You know, and hopefully they're living up to their names. Due to my heroin addiction, my children really are not in my life. I beat myself up for years on that. Yes, I made a lot of mistakes. The story of my children is another story for another day. I love them dearly. I understand why, you know, maybe they don't want me in their lives, and that's the sad part, because I am a good person, and I've got a lot to offer, and I'm gonna cry now, but when I was a kid, man, that's all I ever wanted to be was a mom. And the fucking heroin, you know, it destroyed everything I ever wanted to be. And you know, as you get older, you realize that your family is the most important. You know, family's everything, and that's a big part of why I moved to Florida, and I am living with my brother. I needed to be near my family. So I guess my message at this point is, if any of you, you know, have issues with your family, try to resolve them. Look at me breaking cigarettes. Try to get them resolved, because tomorrows are surely not promised. You know, and family is everything. And you know, you have to blame the media for destroying the family values, correct? Stop watching that frickin' news, man. Stop watching the news. But definitely watch movies, because I think there's a lot of truth in movies. There are lots of truths in movies. Okay, so listen, I think I've been going like 28 minutes, and I feel like I've been talking. It's over now. Why? Do you want me to keep talking? I'll keep talking. I just don't want to keep repeating myself. But, so I've given you my email address. I'm going to say it again. Small letters, no caps. Skies above. Or, yeah, too many ads. Skies above 69 at gmail.com. If you all email me, maybe we can get a group together, and as you know, as soon as we can do this, we'll get on Hangouts, or you know, whatever platform. Hangouts works for me, and we'll do a live show. You know, and again, we can talk about whatever y'all want to talk. Yes, I have the Hangout app. I just don't use it. I don't use it. I'm a YouTube gal. You know, just wish I was a little more tech savvy. So, maybe some of you younger folks can teach me. I'll leave a link in my description. Okay, my guys, I'll watch. And you know what? Let me apologize, because I do follow all of you, and I'm so backed up on watching your videos. Don't take it personally. Okay, let me tell you what happened the last few days. As I light my Marlboro 100 cigarette. So, coming to live with my brother, he's younger than I am. He's got a pretty good job, owns a house, and of course he's concerned about my addiction. He doesn't want me to relapse. Well, those days are long gone, okay? The last day I used heroin was November 29th, 2009. And if you do those, add that up, what is it? 111111, which to me is really freaking cool. So anyway, I come down to Florida. He's so worried about my fucking addiction. And it turns out my brother's on Xanax. Now look, anything in moderation, I'm cool with that. Except last weekend my brother disappeared, comes home, tells me he binged. My brother is a reformed alcoholic. Well, he didn't freaking drink. No, asshole did cocaine all weekend. So then he's like, yeah, well, I'm probably going to do it in another 3 months. Now, I'm his older sister, and I've been down roads that I've already explained. A lot of you people don't even realize these roads exist, okay? So for me to see my younger brother hitting cocaine at 54 years old, this is not cool, right? So he was on vacation for a week, and what does he do? I don't know, 2 nights ago he goes out. He's supposed to be delivering fire sticks. Then he texts my husband, not even me, saying he's probably not coming home. Well, that leads me to one conclusion. Asshole is doing coke again. So, the past 2 days I've been really angry. I'm very disappointed. And the problem with someone who's using is you can't help somebody who doesn't want freaking help. And me as his big sister, I don't know what to do. How do I help my brother? How do I help him? I don't know how to help him. So, I've been really angry. I've been really angry. Yeah, send out energy. Well, first I've got to get good energy before I can send the good energy, right? So the past couple of days, I've just been getting in the car, trying to relax. And I agree, love conquers all. But, that's my brother, man. And he's got a lot to lose. He has a lot to lose. So, that's what's been going on the past few days. He needs to not worry about my frickin' sobriety and worry about his own. Let me put the phone back down because, I'm starting to cry and I'm getting a little shaky, which I apologize for. Tea legs. How do you help somebody who lies to you? And then he lies and he thinks I don't know. You can't fucking con a con artist. You can't dope fiend a goddamn dope fiend. And I'm sorry because that's one word or 2 words I don't never say. And I apologize for that one. I might say fuck a lot. But I try not to say that GD word. And again, I really do apologize for that. If you all think my cursing is inappropriate, please tell me. I am trying to, not swear so much because, not cool, right? So anyway, been going 35 minutes. I appreciate y'all stopping by. Yeah, I know he's on his own journey, I get it, but, am I not supposed to try to help him? Am I not supposed to try to help him? Anyway, didn't mean to go there with you because that's very personal. But I've got nothing to hide. Like I said, I've been meaning to show my face and do this probably over a year now. And I finally, and you know who gets the credit for this? Josie. I'm sure a lot of you follow Josie on YouTube. She said, go ahead, show your face, you know. And she did give me courage. She did. And I thank Josie for that. And I thank all of you. I do. Yeah, you're right, Sadie. He's got to want it. Remember, physical and physical works best. You tell, yeah, you know what? I do tell it how it is. And that's something you're gonna get to know about me is I don't sugarcoat shit, man. I don't. Like I said, I don't have any notes. I didn't come out here with a guideline of what I was gonna talk about. I, you know, wanted, yes, Josie, gotta love Josie. I want to talk about my addiction. I want to tell you about my experiences with my alien friends. And so let's get back to my alien friends. So do you think that they possibly are us from the future? Because I get that feeling sometimes. Yes, being real is important. That's all you're going to get from me is being real. I can't be somebody I'm not, right? I can't be an ex-junkie. And, you know, one of these days, I'm actually going to show you my freaking scars. I don't know, Elaine, if I could pull it up and you'll see it. I don't know, can you see that? Fucking track marks. You know, but that's something that reminds me every single day of the roads I've been down. And I am so, I'm not going to use the word blessed. I don't know, I'm fortunate to be alive. I'm fortunate. As crazy as this world is, I actually love the times that I'm living in right now. There's so much going on. And I think that if we come together like this on a YouTube platform, one, we can learn from one another, and maybe, just maybe, there's stuff going on and they ain't gonna tell us, blind sheep. Yeah, but you see, we're not blind sheep. We're the ones who are on to them, right? We know that they're hiding stuff from us. I don't know, since I'm a kid, again, I'm flipping the subject, but, like, I don't even think that I'm actually from this world. But they're not going to tell us, so it's kind of up to us to figure out who we are, how we got here, where we're going. You know, again, I'll say life is great, man. I love life. And, you know, as crazy as life can get, you know, lots of stress, ups and downs, we always survived. We picked to come down during this time. Yeah, you know what? I agree with that. I think I did choose to come here. And you know, for as long as I was using drugs, I wasn't doing my job. But maybe I needed that experience, right, of living in pure hell to allow me to see the beauty that surrounds me each and every day. I'm not coming back either. In fact, holy crap, do you remember this song, 2 Tickets to Paradise by Eddie Money? What, a million years ago? Well, I got my tickets. I bought my tickets out of this place a long time ago. I absolutely did. Yeah, so you know, maybe I shouldn't say I'm not coming back, but I don't want to come back. But if someone convinces me that I need to come back because there's something that I'm going to do to save the world, you know, I just might come back. But as far as I'm concerned, I've got 2 tickets to paradise. That's funny. I've got my 2 tickets and I don't want to come back. I just know I'm not. I'm done. Yeah, you know, Sadie, I see a lot of people say they're done. They don't want to come back. Has anybody ever heard that when you do die, don't go to the light? That the light is the trap that brings you back? That was actually something I heard like on one of the first videos I ever watched on YouTube. And for some reason, it made sense to me. Don't go to the light. You know, maybe I'm wrong. I believe we have both good and bad events. Look, my cigarette went out. I knew we'd come back to train. Yeah. You know, do you think there's still more for us to learn? Obviously, you can never know enough, correct? There's always something to learn. But whatever happens when this vessel stops working, right? I don't know. I think it's got to be better. It's maybe a better place. But don't quote me now, because I don't know. It's just a thought. It's just an idea. So I put my radio on. I was looking for music and I'm not finding anything. I have it on. Yeah, so I cannot see. Anyway, y'all see me. Gems, hi. I'm sorry I didn't say hi to everybody. My inner knowing tells me there's, oh, absolutely, a higher and divine plan. Yes. Drugs are a way to get to another frequency. Yes. Yeah. Alright, so I've been going 40. Oh my god. I feel like I've been talking for 5 minutes. And listen, I have to tell you, this is so cool. I appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out with me. I know I jumped all around the world with what I was talking about, but you can expect that from me because, like I said, there's no notes. You know, I'm just gonna talk about whatever. But if y'all have ideas, you know, that you want to talk about, leave a comment. Once this is done, leave a comment. And definitely, you have to excuse me, I'm reaching for the ashtray. You know, leave some comments, and we'll definitely do a hangout where we can all chat. No, I don't know how to turn this thing off, right? So I'm gonna end here. Thank you all for stopping by, and I will see you really soon. Have a nice day. This is Skies Above. Thank you all. I love you. I do. I love everybody. Thank you.